What's up, guys? It's Blue Hawk here, and today we have a very special cannon video for you. So, like I said, today we're reviewing cannons, and we're gonna start with the simplest of cannons, which by chance is called the simple cannon. Ha ha ha! Funny, right? The way the simple cannon works, you press one button, activates your boosters. The boosters fall into the water, and then you press another button that activates your projectile. As you can see on the image on the screen, there is no real developer to this cannon, but the first time it actually saw action was in Vex's direct fire map, so I guess we could sort of call him the developer, or maybe we can call him the producer. I don't know. But that's where they saw action, and this is what they look like. There is a few tutorials that you'll see later. Okay, so what you see on the screen now is an adaptation to the simple cannon called the pistol cannon, because it sort of looks like a pistol. This was developed by myself. To see a full tutorial on how to build the pistol cannon and the simple cannon, you can see the link. You can see the link on the annotation now. Okay, so let's get into what this cannon is used for. This cannon is basically used for the same concept as the simple cannon, but it has a slightly adjustable feature. Instead of using all redstone and having to press two buttons, you can use repeaters to easily set up your range and power without having to rebuild the cannon. Once you press one button, it activates both lines of redstone, and it shoots your projectile towards your enemy. This cannon is used for simplicity to activate, but not so much simplicity to build or resource friendliness. The way it works, you press the button, it sends power to both lines. The line of redstone will be activated automatically, activating your boosters, which will fall into water. And the other side of redstone will be redstone repeaters that will slowly wait for perfect timing to activate your projectile with the one piece of redstone at the end. Okay, so next up we have a hard cannon. Hard cannons are basically designed for short shots and are very, very simple to build. You put a pressure plate down, you put TNT in front of it and behind it, and then one TNT on the side you want to fire at. The way it works, when you stand on the pressure plate, the boosters get activated, and once one explodes, in code they have to explode at a different time. Though in the game you see it as one time, in the code first one has to be processed and then the other. This all happens in milliseconds. But once one explodes, it activates your projectile, and once the other one explodes, it launches it, but it's simultaneous. Now, the one problem with this cannon is you're gonna have to run once you activate it, because there's no water used in this cannon. It just explodes once you launch your projectile, so it's a one-shot, hit or miss. This was not developed by anyone as far as my research can go, but it is used by many people. Okay, so next up we have an adaptation to hard cannon developed by Etho from Etho's lab. The way this cannon works is the same concept, or rather a simple concept, but you use two pressure plates and you do use water. The way it works, this cannon is used to fire projectiles over small, around 5 block gaps towards your enemy. The way it works, you stand on one pressure plate, it activates your boosters. But now you have to stand up on another pressure plate to activate your projectile. The projectile stays on the ladder, and it can be shot by the boosters once they explode. If you want a full tutorial, you're gonna have to Google it, because I couldn't find one. Because it's a really simple cannon, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the picture can explain it if you really want it. So water under the TNT, ladder under the projectile, and two pressure plates. That's all you need. Like I said, developed by Etho from Ethos Lab. Link in the description. Okay, so next up we have a heart cannon. This is the first cannon we're gonna see with multiple projectiles. It basically has these barriers around it, so once the boosters explode by pressing one button, they explode inside the water, and at the same time the projectiles are entities. So once the projectiles are launched, the barriers prevent them from spreading out, and they send them inside one little line, which can cause a massive amount of damage to your enemy's buildings. So that's the heart cannon. This was developed by Detroit. I'm pretty sure you know her. Link in the description, and you can see a full tutorial on this and the adaptations to it with the annotation on the screen now. There are multiple adaptations for this cannon, such as the Blood Eagle cannon, I believe it's called, also developed by Detroit. And you can see that all in this one video that's in the annotation. Okay, so next we see another multi-projectile cannon. This is called a spread cannon. This is a very bad example at one, but there are multiple tutorials. Perhaps there will be one, maybe on an annotation right now. Don't quote me on that. Okay, guys. So last but certainly not least, an amazing cannon developed by Etho from Ethos Lab. This cannon is called the Chaos Cannon for a very good reason. Once you fire this cannon, your enemy's landscape will be completely devastated, as this cannon can fire from as little as 9 projectiles to as much as over 200 projectiles. There are multiple sizes to this cannon and multiple versions that you can build depending on how much space you have, but the gist of it is you're gonna destroy your enemy. Now, if you want to see a full tutorial on this and the entire concept behind it, you can check the link in the annotation right now. Like I said, made by Etho from Ethos Lab. He does a great job explaining it, and you can go check that out. For all the developers of cannons, you have their links to their channels in the description. You can go check all those guys out. If you think I missed a fact or even missed a cannon, please leave a comment. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow with another server update. Today was a little bit different for me, but I hope you enjoyed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.